Exactly 9:30, Saturday, January 28th, 2023. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Bible for Filipinos Bible Quiz January 2023 Championship. We're so happy that we have two teams that will be competing tonight. We have the week one winners, Faith in Christ Alone Christian Fellowship. They are the youth team of this church back in Leyte, Philippines. And we have the Church of the Nazarene Bagong Bayan Nazarene Youth International based in Dasmariñas, Cavite. Cavite. Okay. Yours truly is Hannah Galvez. I'm based here in Tokyo, Japan. And we have moderators based in Australia, Melbourne. We have Nikki Santos, and I hope her cousin, my niece, Angel, and the husband are also helping Nikki to be the moderators for tonight. It's very special tonight because we are allowing the viewers, the audience, to join us in this Bible quiz. So this is for anyone, any age, any nationality, any church can join wherever you are, be it in the Philippines, here in Japan, in Canada, in the US, anywhere in the world. Let's have fun tonight. Honestly, this is my first time, so I'm a little bit tense, and I'm kind of like checking the technical things here. Supposed to be, I have to stream in different pages of Facebook, so give me time to check them, and we'll let the two teams to take a deep breath before we go to the contest, and also to the viewers. I will give you the mechanics later on, so I will just check the Facebook pages, okay, to check if it's working there. Okay. From your side, Church of the Nazarene Bagong Bayan, is it working there? Is it live? Okay, I can see myself live. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to share to, okay, I'm going to share to the Bible. Okay, that's great. That's one share. And I'm going to share also to, okay, oh, we have this one, post, and one more share that we can start. Okay, one group. We have the Filipino, oops, group. Share now. Okay. So it's 9:33. We aim to have this Bible quiz within just 1 hour. Okay. Now, first we would like to thank the sponsor for the champion for tonight. We have the Bimajo, and as an expression of our gratitude and appreciation of their gesture of sponsoring the champion for tonight, we kindly just like and follow the Facebook page of Bimajo Ageless Beauty. Okay. And also kindly like the Bible for Filipinos Facebook page, so that next time we will be using that page instead of my Facebook profile. As of the moment, because I have 10,000 plus followers, I'd like many people to know more about this Bible for Filipinos. The page for this BFF, we just have few members yet. So once we have a lot of members for this, or likers, followers of BFF, we can just use the page, okay? So that's the reason why you can see my profile. And for tonight, those who are viewing this Bible quiz, you can join, you can participate, and for each correct answer, you will get a prize. Okay, for those in the Philippines, it's actually one correct answer is 100 pesos. Okay, so let's go to the mechanics. There are 40 questions given to the two teams or to any of the Bible quiz Since we started until December, there are 40 questions, 4 categories. First category, that's more of the Old Testament. 1 correct answer, that's 1 point. Category 2, this is more in the, okay, to be sure, 4 Gospels. For 1 correct answer times 2 points. And then category C, that's Acts of the Apostles, the letters, and Revelation, 1 correct answer, 3 points. And for the last one, category D, that's Bible general information, 4 points per correct answer. So altogether, that's 100 points. Okay, now if there's a tie, I'll be giving you a very general trivia about the Bible. Okay, we lost one team. We will just wait for them. Now I'll give the mechanics to the viewers. So viewers, you can post your answer into the comment section of this live profile of mine. Okay, now I'm just thinking, actually I shared to different pages. Those who are watching, if you can just go to my profile, Hannah Galvez profile, and we have moderators based in Australia. That's how high-tech we are now. And we're trying to we're trying to make use of whatever available platform for the Lord's work to glorify him. So I have asked my niece, Nikki, to help me monitor those who are joining us other than the 2 youth teams, okay? For their mechanics, okay, I wrote here, post your answer in the comment section. The first one to post the correct answer will be marked with a heart by the moderators, okay? So same question, same time, same thing that I asked to the 2 teams, and the viewers can just post or type in their answers. Now I will repeat 2 times the question, 1 question, and then 2 times the 4 choices. It's a multiple choice, A, B, C, D. For the 2 youth teams, this is now their second time to compete. They will just show it's either A, B, C, or D, okay? But then the viewers, you have to type in the answer. Correct answer with the correct spelling. If the moderators will just put a heart emoji. And before I will say the correct answer, the moderators based in Australia will just type in stop. Okay, did you get it? So everybody will listen to the question, the Bible quiz, and then the teams will discuss amongst themselves if it's A or B or C or D. But then the viewers, you start typing into the comment section. And if it's correct, the first one to type in the correct answer, the moderators will click a heart emoji. And then, so we have a winner, or maybe it takes a long time for the viewers to type in their answer. But then when I shout stop, or when I say stop, but then the 2 teams, when I say go, they have to raise their, okay, placard, A, B, C, D, A or B or C or D. Okay, I'm rattled now here because this is my first time to do this. I'm doing with the teams and also the viewers. Thank God I have a niece in Australia and she said, okay. Now a while ago, the Faith in Christ Alone Christian Fellowship had a technical problem. Are you okay now? You okay? Okay, so we will start right away. Okay, anyone who who's watching, so the viewers are welcome. You can just say hi, hello, or you can just type in where you are right now. If you are in Japan, which part of Japan. If you are in the Philippines, type which city and then the country Philippines. Because I announced this, I actually made an experiment of Facebook ads, and I beamed the ads to different countries in the world. This is to inform them that we are welcoming them in this Bible for Filipinos. I may have put Filipinos, but any nationality is welcome in this Bible quiz. Though this time we are prioritizing the Filipino youth. Okay, I have shared or taken 9 minutes of your time, so we will start right away. Let's go to category 1, or A, Old Testament. First question. What was the second plague of Egypt? This is in Exodus 8, chapter 8, verses 1 to 6. What was the second plague of Egypt? Exodus 8, 1 to 6. A, flies. B, frogs. C, worms. D, grasshoppers. A, flies. B, frogs. C, worms. D, grasshoppers. Audience, stop. Youth teams, go. Please raise the alphabet. The answer. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Go. The correct answer for faith in Christ. Okay, 1 point. Okay, I have to do 1 and then 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the second question. Here. How did the Lord speak to Moses? This is in Exodus 9:11. How did the Lord speak to Moses? Exodus 9:11. A, gestures. B, winds and clouds. C, lightning. D, face to face. A, gestures. B, winds and clouds. C, lightning. D, face to face. Audience, stop. Youth teams, go. Go. Faith in Christ? The answer is D. Faith in Christ, 2 points. D. The answer is D. Face to face. Okay. Let's go number 3. Which fine spice was used to make the holy anointing oil? Exodus 30, 22 to 25. Which fine spice was used to make the holy anointing oil? Exodus 30, 22 to 25. A, sugar. B, salt. C, cinnamon. D, pepper. A, sugar. B, salt. C, cinnamon. D, pepper. Audience, stop. Youth teams, go. Okay, both teams, correct answer. By the way, I can see that there's this delay. You can click the caption. In the caption, there are words that come out, especially for the viewers. You can just click the caption, and I hope the correct spelling will come out, because the correct answer with the correct spelling, you will win a prize for the viewers. Okay. Now let's go to number 4 question. What 2 figures were made with pure gold to cover the Ark of the Covenant's 2 ends? What 2 figures were made with pure gold to cover the Ark of the Covenant's 2 ends? This is in Exodus 25, 18 to 20. A, lion. B, lamb. C, cherubim. D, bird. A, lion. B, lamb. C, cherubim. D, bird. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Both teams, correct answer. C, cherubim. Question number 5. What instrument sounded off after Moses has been given the 10 commandments? This is in Exodus 20:18. What instrument sounded off after Moses had been given the 10 commandments? Exodus 20:18. A, trumpet. B, harp. C, drum. D, flute. A, trumpet. B, harp. C, drum. D, flute. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Both teams, correct answer, trumpet. Question number 6. Whose bones did Moses take with him when he left Egypt? Exodus 13:19. Whose bones did Moses take with him when he left Egypt? Exodus 13:19. A, David. B, Joseph. C, Isaac. D, Abraham. A, David. B, Joseph. C, Isaac. D, Abraham. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Okay, correct answer, both of you, B, Joseph. Question number 7. Whom did God appoint with wisdom to construct the tabernacle and the ark? Whom did God appoint with wisdom to construct the tabernacle and the ark? Exodus 35:30-35. A, Bezalel. B, Noah. C, Gideon. D, Nehemiah. A, Bezalel. D, Noah. C, Gideon. D, Nehemiah. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Good. Both correct answer. A, Bezalel. Question number 8. When God spoke to the Israelites on Mount Sinai, what was their response? Exodus 20:18. When God spoke to the Israelites on Mount Sinai, what was their response? Exodus 20:18. A, they rejoiced. B, they danced. C, they trembled. D, they shouted. A, they rejoiced. B, they danced. C, they trembled. D, they shouted. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Okay, both teams correct. They trembled. Question number 9. How many days did Moses spend on Mount Sinai with the Lord? Exodus 24:18. How many days did Moses spend on Mount Sinai with the Lord? Exodus 24:18. A, 10. B, 3. C, 7. D, 40. A, 10. B, 3. C, 7. D, 40. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Good. Both teams correct answer. 40 days. And the last question for category A, Old Testament, number 10. Who spoke to Moses from the midst of the burning bush? Exodus 3:2. Who spoke to Moses from the midst of the burning bush? A, Isaac. B, God. C, angel. D, Abraham. A, Isaac. B, God. C, angel. D, Abraham. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Okay, The correct answer is B, God. Okay, so category 1, Faith in Christ Fellowship, 10 points. NYI, Church of the Nazarene, 7 points. Let's go to category B. I'll just check the audience, okay? I'm not sure if there are. Okay, once again, for the viewers, you can join us. And can you just type in where you are in the world? If you are in the Philippines, can you type in the city where you are? If you are in Japan, which part of Japan, or anywhere in the world, I'd like to know the city and the country. Okay? And per correct answer, if you're in the Philippines, 100 pesos per correct answer. Now let's go to category B, the 4 Gospels, again, 10 questions. Question number 1, times 2 points. He wrote mostly for the Gentiles, non-Jewish people. A, Matthew. I'm sorry, I'll repeat that. He wrote mostly for the Gentiles, non-Jewish people. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Correct answer is B, Mark. Question number 2 reminds us that Jesus came to save all people. Reminds us that Jesus came to save all people. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Correct answer is Luke, C. So both teams wrong answer. Okay. Okay. Question number 3. Wrote mostly for the Jewish people. He wrote mostly for the Jewish people. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Okay, the correct answer is A, Matthew. Okay. 2 teams wrong answer. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 4. Okay, just to make it easier for you, the answer is either A for Matthew. The 10 questions, Matthew, A, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. Okay, so it's either Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, A, B, C, D. Okay. Question number 4. This writer often explains Jewish customs and words. This writer often explains Jewish customs and words. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Correct answer is Mark. 2 teams, wrong answer. Okay, it's Mark. Okay, question number 5. Correct answer is B, Mark. Okay, question number 5. This gospel has a different focus than the other gospels. This gospel has a different focus than the other gospels. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. A, Matthew. B, Mark. C, Luke. D, John. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Both teams correct answer, John. Okay. Question number 6. This gospel contains the parable of the prodigal son. This gospel contains the parable of the prodigal son. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. Go, viewers, stop. Young people, go. Okay, both teams correct answer. It's Luke. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Okay, question number 7. This gospel tells more about Jesus' childhood. This gospel tells more about Jesus' childhood. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. Viewers, stop. Youth teams, go. Correct answer is C, Luke. Correct answer for NYI. Okay, question number 8. This writer wanted to make it clear that Christ is truly divine, the Son of God. This writer wanted to make it clear that Christ is truly divine, the Son of God. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Both teams correct answer. Okay, John. Number 9. Tells the story of Lazarus and the rich man. This gospel tells the story of Lazarus and the rich man. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Both teams correct answer. Last question for the 4 gospels. Number 10. This gospel shows readers that Jesus really is from the line of the Messiah. This gospel shows readers that Jesus really is from the line of the Messiah. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, D, John. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Okay, both teams correct answer. Okay, just to rest a bit. For category A, week 1 winner, Faith in Christ Alone Christian Fellowship, you got 10 points. For week 2 champion, Church of the Nazarene, NYI, you've got 7 points. Now for category B, both of you, okay, 6 points times 2, so both of you got 12 points. Okay, let's go to the Acts of the Apostles, the letters, and Revelation. 3 points each. Okay, so far so good. Is it very fast or this speed is okay? This speed is okay. Okay, question number 1, 3 points. For the viewers, again, we are happy that you can join us. I'm not really sure actually if there are some people participating. We've got moderators based in Australia and I'm based in Japan. And the 2 young people teams, they are based in the Philippines. any Filipino group, or for example, you are naturalized American Canadian, but if you've got Filipino roots, still you can join this young people Bible quiz that's ages 13 to 22. And we actually extended to Christian schools. One school, I think administrator asked if their young people can join or their students. I said yes, for those ages 13 to 22. If you are in a Christian school, you can join this Bible quiz of BFF, Bible for Filipinos. As of this time, we can accommodate the young people. Now, for any age, either you are in elementary age or you are an adult pastor or church worker, you can join as viewers. You can just type in your answer with the correct spelling. You will be given a prize. We have a moderator. If they see that your answer is correct, they will just type in or click the heart emoji, and they will type stop so that I can give the correct answer. And that means you cannot type in you're not qualified for the prize anymore, even though you have correct answer, correct spelling. But when they have typed in stop, you cannot join. I mean, your correct answer is not qualified anymore. Okay, let's go to category C times 3 points. Question number 1. The earliest account of the early church appears in the earliest account of the early church appears in A, the Gospel of Mark, B, the Gospel of Matthew, C, the Gospel of Luke, D, Acts of the Apostles. A, the Gospel of Mark, B, the Gospel of Matthew, C, the Gospel of Luke, D, Acts of the Apostles. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Correct answer is D, Acts of the Apostles. Question number 2. On the road to Damascus, Saul suddenly saw a light and was confronted by a voice. Saul, Saul, why do you persecute blank? On the road to Damascus, Saul suddenly saw a light and was confronted by a voice. Saul, Saul, why do you persecute blank? Okay. Sorry, the answer here. Okay. Okay. A, me, or B, the church, C, my people, D, the believers. A, me, B, the church, C, my people, D, the believers. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Both teams, correct answer. Okay. Question number 3. At the temple gate was a beggar who was lame from birth. When he saw Peter and John beg for money, what did Peter and John do for him? Okay. Okay, there's some technical things here. Okay. Okay. Okay, one more time. At the temple gate was a beggar who was lame from birth. When he saw Peter and John beg for money, what did Peter and John do for him? B, help him. C, carried him. D, prayed for him. I'm sorry, healed him. And D, prayed for him. A, helped. B, carried. C, healed. D, prayed. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Correct answer is C, healed him. Okay, question number 4. Actually, this was asked last time. Okay, question number 4. 2 of Peter's followers lied to him about how much money they had. What were their names? Okay. 2 of Peter's followers lied to him about how much money they had. What were their names? Okay, Paul and Silas. Okay, Peter and John. C, Matthew and Mark. D, Sapphira and Ananias. Okay, actually, the answers were different here. Okay, can you get the one? Oh, I should have typed that one. Okay, one more time. 2 of Peter's followers lied to him about how much money they had. What were their names? One is Paul and Silas. D, Matthew and Mark. C, okay, Luke and John. And D, Sapphira and Ananias. Okay, listeners or viewers, stop. Young people, go. Yes, correct answer is D. Okay. Just give me a sec. These are kind of. Okay. Question number 5. According to Acts, Paul is converted by. According to Acts, Paul is converted by A, Jesus, B, Peter, C, Judas, D, the Gospel of Luke. A, Jesus, B, Peter, C, Judas, D, the Gospel of Luke. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Both teams, correct answer, Jesus. Okay, question number 6. Okay, according to Luke, A, God does not recognize difference between Jews and Gentiles. B, Gentiles must become Jews. C, Gentiles must be circumcised and follow all the Jewish dietary laws. D, the Jews always accept the disciples' teachings. A, God does not recognize a difference between Jews and the Gentiles. B, Gentiles must become Jews. C, Gentiles must be circumcised and follow all the Jewish dietary laws. D, the Jews always accept the disciples' teachings. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Correct answer is A. Okay, week 1 winner, 1 point. Okay, question number 7. At Pentecost, the disciples, A, are drunk. B, speak in the native languages of those gathered. C, hide for fear of arrest. D, eat the Passover meal with Jesus. A, are drunk. B, speak in the native languages of those gathered. C, hide for fear of arrest. D, eat the Passover meal with Jesus. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Correct answer, both teams, B. Okay, speak in the native languages of those gathered. Okay, let's go number 8. The first martyr in Christian history was A. Paul, B. Peter, C. Stephen, D. Matthias. A. Paul, B. Peter, C. Stephen or Stephen, D. Matthias. Viewers stop, young people go. Both teams correct answer, Stephen or Stephen. Okay, number 9. On the way to Rome, Paul, A, is rescued by Peter. B, is ignored. C, is involved in a shipwreck. D, converts thousands of Jews. A, is rescued by Peter. B, is ignored. C, is involved in a shipwreck. D, converts thousands of Jews. Viewers stop, young people go. Both teams correct answer, is involved in a shipwreck. Question number 10, the last one for category C. According to Acts, Paul, A, continued to follow Jewish customs. B, believed Judaism was evil. C, ignored Jewish customs. D, believed everyone, Jews and Gentiles, should follow the Jewish law. A, continued to follow Jewish customs. B, believed Judaism was evil. C, ignored Jewish customs. D, believed everyone, Jews and Gentiles, should follow the Jewish law. Viewers stop, young people go. Correct answer is A. Okay, both of you wrong answer. Okay, so we have 7 points times 3 for week 1 winner. That's now 21, and now 9 points for week 2 NYI. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, mine here is 8 points actually. 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, last category. This is now the general information, 4 points each. Okay, question number 1. On which day did God create seas? On which day God create seas? A, first. B, second. C, third. D, fourth. A, first. B, second. C, third. D, fourth. Audience, viewers, stop. Young people go. Both teams correct answer, 1 point each. Question number 2. Who did God command to carry the Ark of the Covenant? Who did God command to carry the Ark of the Covenant? A, tribe of Levi. B, tribe of Reuben. C, tribe of Judah. D, tribe of Simeon. A, tribe of Levi. B, tribe of Reuben. C, tribe of Judah. D, tribe of Simeon. Viewers, stop. Young people go. Correct answer, A. Both teams 1 point each. Question 3. In the book of Ezra, the house of anyone that rebelled against King Darius' decree was to be made. In the book of Ezra, the house of anyone that rebelled against King Darius' decree was to be made A. A quarry, B. A dunghill, C. Desolate, D. A laughing stock. A. A quarry, B. A dunghill, C. Desolate, D. A laughing stock. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Both teams correct answer. Okay. Question number 4. What was all flesh asked to do before the Lord according to the book of Zechariah? What was all flesh asked to do before the Lord according to the book of Zechariah? A. Be silent. B. Cry out loud. C. Bring sacrifices. D. Flee. A. Be silent. B. Cry out loud. C. Bring sacrifices. D. Flee. Audience, stop. Young people, go. Correct answer is A. Both teams wrong answer. Be silent. Question number 5. Who gave name to Ruth's child? Who gave name to Ruth's child? A. Naomi, B. Ruth, C. Boaz, D. Women of the neighborhood. A. Naomi, B. Ruth, C. Boaz, D. Women of the neighborhood. Audience, stop. Young people, go. Correct answer is D. Women of the neighborhood. Okay, 4 points for week 1 winner. Question number 6. What was Abel's occupation? What was Abel's occupation? A. Carpenter, B. Worker of the ground, C. Keeper of sheep, D. Fisherman. A. Carpenter, B. Worker of the ground, C. Keeper of sheep, D. Fisherman. Audience, stop. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Both teams, correct answer, C. Question number 7, 3 more points, okay? Where did Judas Iscariot betray Jesus? Where did Judas Iscariot betray Jesus? A. Galilee, B. Sea of Tiberias, C. Jericho, D. Garden of Gethsemane. A. Galilee, B. Sea of Tiberias, C. Jericho, D. Garden of Gethsemane. Audience, viewers, stop. Young people, go. Both teams, correct answer, D. Okay, question number 8. What has God promised to those who love him according to the book of James? What God has promised to those who love him according to the book of James? A. Crown of life. B. A place in God's house. C. Hope of eternal life. D. Freedom from the law. A. Crown of life. B. A place in God's house. C. Hope of eternal life. D. Freedom from the law. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Wow, good answer. A, crown of life. Okay, question number 9. What were the fortresses of the people of Nineveh likened to in the book of Nahum? What were the fortresses of the people of Nineveh likened to in the book of Nahum? A, apple tree. B, wheat. C, fig tree. D, sycamore. A, apple tree. B, wheat. C, fig tree. D, sycamore. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. Both teams, correct answer, fig tree. Letter C. And the very last question, 4 points, one last question. Okay, number 10. What will the Lord not revoke the punishment of Tyre's transgressions? Why? I'm sorry, it's why. Why will the Lord not revoke the punishment of Tyre's transgressions? A, they killed all the Benjamites. B, they didn't remember the covenant of brotherhood. C, they loved the silver and gold. D, none of the above. A, they killed all the Benjamites. B, they didn't remember the covenant of brotherhood. C, they loved the silver and gold. D, none of the above. Viewers, stop. Young people, go. The answer is B. Okay, NYI correct. Okay. So let's have the math now. Okay, for category D times 4, we have 8 correct answer for faith in Christ. Okay, times 4, that's 32. And then 8 points also. Oh, same, 8 points for NYI as a church. So 8 times 4, that's 32. Okay, let's do the math. 10, 12, 21. I hope I have my calculator here. Okay. We have here 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Okay, help me do the math. Okay, for week 1 winner, can you help me do the math? You've got 10 points for A category, B category 12, and then category C 21, and then category 4 32. So altogether is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 75 points. Okay, let's go to week 2 winner. You've got 7 points for the first category, and then 12 points for the second one, 19. And then you've got 24 points for category C, and then D, 32. So 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, carry 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie. Okay. Both of you, same. Okay. You've got a tie. Oh my. Okay. We've got 6 minutes. We've got a tiebreaker. Oh wow. Okay. I prepared here a tiebreaker. Okay. There are only 2, but let's see. Okay. Question number 1. Okay, got it. So it's still A, B, C, D. Also the viewers, okay. Viewers, it's okay, you have to type in the correct answer. Okay, question number 1. How many books in the Old Testament? How many books in the Old Testament? A, 66, B, 39, C, 27, D, 42, A, 66, B, 39, C, 27, D, 42. Viewers stop. Young people go. Okay, both of you, same answer. Okay, it's 39. Okay, 1-1. Question number 2. What's the last book in the Old Testament? What's the last book in the Old Testament? A, Psalm, B, Leviticus, C, Proverbs, D, Malachi. A, Psalm, B, Leviticus, C, Proverbs, D, Malachi. Viewers stop. Okay, young people go. Young people go. Okay, wow, still the same. Okay, okay. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'll just grab my Bible. Okay. Wow, 40 questions, still the same. Ang gagaling nyo ah. Okay, I have to go to my record just for a moment. I ran out of question in front of me, so I have to go to okay, Bible quiz. Okay, we've got 4 minutes. Bible quiz resources. Wow, talagang magkasinggaling mga young people from 2 different churches. Okay. Actually, I have a lot of questions here. Okay. Okay. I have 3 more questions, and then if it's still a tie, one last breaker will be difficult indeed. Okay. Okay, number 3 question. Okay, I've got the 2 questions still tied, 3 more questions. In the Bible, it says that before there was anything, there was who or what? In the Bible, it says that before there was anything, there was who or what? A, God, B, Pop-Tarts, C, Joseph, D, winter. A, God, B, Pop-Tarts, C, Joseph, D, winter. Audience stop. Young people go. Both of you correct answer. 2 more questions. Okay, question number, okay. Let's go the next one. What was the name of the woman Peter brought back to life after praying to God in Joppa? The woman is described as always doing good and helping the poor. What was the name of the woman Peter brought back to life after praying to God in Joppa? The woman is described as always doing good and helping the poor. A, Mary Magdalene. B, Dorcas. C, Sarah. D, Esther. A, Mary Magdalene. B, Dorcas. C, Sarah. D, Esther. Viewers stop. Young people go. Still the same, 4 points each. Okay, last question for breaking the tie. What was the name of the young man who asked God to make his woolen fleece wet with dew, but the ground to remain dry? What was the name of the young man who asked God to make his woolen fleece wet with dew, but the ground to remain dry? A, Samson. B, Gideon. C, Ehud. D. Simon. A. Samson. B. Gideon. C. Ehud. D. Simon. Viewers stop. Young people go. The correct answer is B. Gideon. Correct answer is B. Okay. Now we have a winner. Okay. So just 1 point difference. So the answer is Gideon. Okay. Okay. Exactly 10:30 now. And this Bible quiz is just good for 1 hour. We would like to congratulate the Faith in Christ Alone Christian Fellowship. They are the champion for tonight's for January 2023. So I'll be seeing you on December 30, 2023. Okay, so you are the champion for January 2023. For the young people of the Church of the Nazarene, you can join again next month. Okay, you are allowed to join and for like 3 times throughout the year. So next week you can join again. That's okay. 3 more times, and then hopefully, prayerfully, you'll be the champion. And then I will see you in December 2023. That's December 30, the last Saturday of the month. Okay, so that's it for tonight. I don't want to take a lot of your time because tomorrow is Sunday. Let's worship the Lord in the church. Okay, congratulations again, Faith in Christ Alone Christian Fellowship. Don't worry, NYI Church of the Nazarene Bagong Bayan, you have still chances to join. Okay, so that's it for tonight. One more time, if you can just like the B module Ageless Beauty, because they're the sponsor for tonight's champion. Next week, next month, we already have a sponsor. And for those who are typing in their answers, I'm not sure how many heart, emojis were clicked by the moderators. I thank Nikki and whoever is with her right now in Australia. They're the moderators. And for Mom Weng, Ubalde, she is actually the owner of this Bimajo Ageless Beauty. She's the sponsor. For all the viewers out there, if you can just like, follow, and share the Bible for Filipinos so that we can use that as our platform the next time that we have the Bible quiz. Okay, that's it for tonight. Take care and God bless us all. That's it for tonight. Take care and God bless us all. Thank you. God bless you.